She revives along. The city still stands unshadowed. The rest of the country is green, then gray, then green, then gray clouds bring her home to the sun, unravels the city so completely along, while the city still stands unshadowed. Next to me, they speak of tongues of towns, while someone new outside the window speaks in tones, wishing away along a city standing still. Again, revival. Revival of the city in the carnage of youth. What mayhem men may make. I think of melodies, and they sing themselves back to me. Urge diverted turns to lurid words, made worse by nothing at all, completely. Body feels the same, green, then gray, then green. Conversation leads to the same, that which causes only pain. The self is selfish, and the other seeks harmony with the self. The both cannot contain. The barrier remains between the giving self and the serving self, and the surety that nothing goes but is so often revived for mere continuance. A pulsing weightlessness on the grounds, nowhere in particular. Awake, arise, a light, sense the self, no reason to go home. Finding new home in the act of floating gently, letting homeward gypsies cull and sheathe this ground beneath me. Find a stone as hollow as the vapid thoughts within it. Little music pours from a high-held chamber, deemed kindness too sweet a melody to embrace the seriousness of study. The rain returns. Lights fade. A revival. The stage replete with cries for homeward, to out of breath grow weakness from the soil. Return closes in on the travelers, separate, syndicated over and over. They will be forgotten when the roaring fumes the skies. She sings this song with celebration of a true arrival. She will leave and then return, and she will settle with rainy days and open stages. And she will formulate this newer here. She will propel with crushing need a reason to return and outwit her own undoings. These sins will walk, skip, drag, and always after, already she will return to this city's other ways. Here are several painful points that enunciate the promise of living. The rain propels one inside and creates this feeling of dryness that dryness alone cannot bring forth. They cannot for certain say, at least not with the same certainty, that pain of such lies exists. This pain to be written, these poems to be sung, this music to perpetuate. Prepare. Along the river where the never-ending even two concludes, two lovers diverge along a path of books, of Norsemen, these gentlemen, these great creators, and my mind, my heart as full of pumping blood as she herself, the barren sun which carried us toward a fortress amidst a narrower sea of our own kind, though not ours, for one belongs, barren, to the sea. I have seen this city. I leave this city. I have seen this country. No longer green. No more of me remains. This country falls to the sea. I have seen the sea. Fawned over its whooping swells and walloped at its ancient hands. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. Creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. I have creation in me, the likes of which make little of what they are. Very little left. Over each city is another hill of golden dying grass, and several hours given to each who wanders by. We were settlers once, harmonic in defiance of our own love for one another. From atop rigid cliffs of fortunate steps, the marble, allowed to unwind, becomes fortressed. I am not required for sainthood. I'll wander and let my eyes guide me through the unrequiting of the landscape. And I'll live little as anything can be. Was I here? I'm not of this, but it is more than enough of me. Farewell for now and forever, where I'll never be as I was now. I am young almost everywhere, and old in only one place. I am collapsible, full of neurotic empathy and cordial remembrance. Strange, in a morning fog, I do not know, a sun of nowhere burnt softly round the edges of an early morning face. Early in rain and soot, with vengeful vigor in a tiny bed, no longer bound, no longer freed. Good morning, stranger. Lullaby poems for the soot and the soothe. And my intolerance is born of forgiveness.